Political system's strengths and weaknesses. Introduction. Administration refers to a form of acts and mandates that manages a state, territory, or other legal subdivision. The administration controls setting and implementing communal protocols and security, international programs, wealth, and social utilities. Even though all administrations have identical obligations, they are conducted in various processes depending on the type of administration. Among many other forms of administration, there are socialism, communism, and capitalism. To understand how states control communities, one needs to know how systems constitute people. Communism. Strength. Communist administrations can mobilize required wealth and resources at whichever size for any initiative throughout the internally organized economy. The framework enables the authorities to change the state's financial plan to suit the requirements of the people who are in control of the administration. The authority allows everyone to have equal freedom to achieve things that are more relevant to them. It fosters fairness on a scale that capitalism may never achieve. The regime enables people to have access to job opportunities, and in case someone does not need to work, they can find an alternative method to help society. The administration also offers the population more educational options. However, Marxists think that a well-enlightened population can read and comprehend. The administration has no room for minorities since all individuals have equal treatment. Weakness. The greatest stumbling block of communism is that it eradicates the free economy from society. The regime controls everything, including assets, manufacturing processes, and businesses. Freedom of expression does not exist in a standard communist administration. The directorate's desires are identical to the community's best delight. Even though communist systems enable the authority to deploy extensive resources for nearly any demand at short notice, there is a great distinction between the ability to organize and its general executions internally. Businesspeople have no room to function in a communist environment since the state regulates everything. The communist administration lacks the motivation to strive and establish the correct stability between supply and stipulations. Communism regulates the community's manufacturing factor and executes severe procedures on market-based enterprises, causing a deficiency in the social status system among the people. The people in charge of the assets are those in the upper authority ranks. It implies they may determine whether or not an individual is eligible to obtain something more quickly. Socialism. Strength. A socialist state assures that every one of society's employees has a voice in wealth administration, and every individual gets and delivers according to their abilities. Exclusion is not tolerated in the structure, and everyone does what they are skilled at or prefer the most. In case of tasks that need people to perform but no one is available to execute them, the system offers a greater wage. The advantages of the public domain are that corporations are managed in people's interest instead of just for the interests of investors. The most significant purpose of a socialist economy is national unity and general welfare, not gain. Sustainability issues, such as emissions control, have greater importance in a controlled market to strive toward protracted well-being, even when it reduces profitability. Health coverage costs a lot of money in the United States for businesses and people. As a result, where there is minimum revenue, there is a stealth tax in the form of private medical coverage. Weakness. The most severe flaw in a socialist regime is its dependence on collaborative participation to accomplish goals. Individuals who are ambitious in the communities are also seen negatively. Although socialism strives to create a more peaceful environment by building a labor movement and striving for equality of opportunity, it has the potential to create an adversarial labor relations culture, pitting employees against bosses. If a benefits system is exceptionally substantial, it will provide a deterrent to working and regulating the workforce and personal initiative. Practitioners in a comprehensive healthcare sector experience rigid economic restraints, non-urgent services are strictly controlled, and processing times are more significant than in a non-public healthcare system. If a country's economy has a greater incidence of regressive taxation, it may discourage people from working and starting businesses. Investors may believe that the administration is taking a large portion of their revenues, they can decide not to accept the risk or find jobs overseas. Capitalism. Strength. In a capitalist system of leadership, economic liberty leads to political liberty. When the administration controls the manufacturing processes and the price, it usually results in a strong nation with a boundless administration that can escalate to various parts of society. In a capitalist structure, enterprises are well organized and generate high-demand products. Such advantages put the burden on enterprises to reduce expenditures and eradicate wastage. Businesspeople struggle to design and promote valuable goods based on capitalism's cycle. Therefore, they will not stay still but put more money into better items that might appeal to clients, leading to modern item innovation and a more comprehensive variety of items in the market. A spirit of growth and market success develops when companies and people are remunerated. The process leads to advanced gross domestic product and better livelihood conditions. Growing finances allow for a better lifestyle. Theoretically, extreme wealth benefits everybody, and there is a cascade impact from prosperous to needy people. Weakness. Personal control investments allow organizations to obtain market dominance in goods and labor. Monopolistic companies use their status to impose greater prices. However, the price control system allows businesses to pay employees cheaper compensation. Sometimes, there is a significant disparity between people who control investment and individuals who perform for enterprises in capitalist countries. In income-maximizing capitalist organizations, there is the likelihood of ignoring indirect impacts, such as contamination from manufacturing, which might worsen livelihood. Consequently, items with societal benefits, for instance, welfare, community conveyance, and learning, are not granted in an unrestricted market structure, hence assets are distributed incompetently. The constitutional protection of private ownership and the opportunity to convey prosperity down to the next families are the cornerstones of capitalist communities. A capitalist community argues that it is favorable for individuals to generate extra cash, resulting in wealth disparity. However, the process ignores assets' deteriorating peripheral effectiveness. Capitalist markets are susceptible to highs and lows, accompanied by strict downturns and massive joblessness. Conclusion. Communism and socialism systems are based on Karl Marx's ideological, disgraceful community theories. Unlike communism, which relies on aggression to attain its goals, socialism emphasizes minor improvements through concessions and policies. Capitalism is a sort of system that, in most cases, is used to propel an administration or political authority. The state does not control recession in capitalism, however, private sector enterprises and enterprises do. Whereas the United States has a diverse economy, most people regard it as capitalist.